I'm going to share with you guys something that I've never shared publicly before. Because for a long time, I wasn't sure if people were really ready to hear it. A while back, I exposed a spiritual coven that called themselves like a healing temple. But what they really were was a sex magic coven that was run by a male warlock and many, many women. He presented himself as a divine masculine, a tantric teacher, okay? He described himself as like a channel of goddess codes. But in reality, what was happening was that he was feeding off of the women that were around him. He kept a circle of witches, okay? And I'm talking beautiful, okay? Hypnotic, high priestess types. These women acted like loyal sisters, but in reality, they were spiritually enslaved to this warlock. The women carried out the rituals, okay? The women recruited other female initiates. And these women, what they were really doing were performing wound binding rituals, energy draining rituals, all under the guise of sisterhood and shadow work. Bitch, bye. Because spirit showed me the truth. The truth was they were casting spells that siphoned off of other people's energy, other people's abundance, and funneling it all to him. See, the way that I found out is I started seeing it in the spirit first. Dreams of women in red veils being forced to bow down to an altar that looked beautiful, okay, but was evil. It felt cursed. I would see things like mirrors with blood on them or daggers, okay, wrapped in vines of roses. Then the story started coming out very slowly. Women who spoke out about being spiritually violated, okay? Women coming forward to me saying that they were emotionally and spiritually manipulated. One girl even came to me to say that she bled vaginally for 13 days after one of his activation sessions. So I spoke on it, okay? Y'all know who I am, okay? You know I'm gonna speak on it. I didn't have to name names. I didn't have to. The frequency of my truth, the frequency of my voice was enough to disrupt their entire system. And they sent all types of shit, okay? All types of Google gagas and goblins and shit. All types of weird shit, guys, okay? Shadow being shadow figures, okay? A ritual candle exploded as I was talking about him one time in that group. Voices, random voice phenomenon telling me to shut my mouth. I guess that was their way of like warning me or something, but they definitely sent something, okay? A spiritual hit, okay, a contract. But what they didn't know was that I already had defeated this male warlock in a past life.